YouTube, and welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Because surprise, out of nowhere, a brand new character that no one has ever seen before in this game has suddenly appeared, and her name is, of course, Iuno. She is the newest character on the banner, and today we are going to be pulling for and building her, testing her all in one single video. Now, as you can see, 100,000 Astrite, but this actually isn't my own account, okay? We're actually going to start things off a little bit differently here today, and we are going to be bestowing our luck on a viewer, and that viewer is, of course, Yume, who you guys may know on Twitter, cleaning Wuthering Waves wallpapers, or as the supply package in some certain videos of mine. Thank you very much for those once again, by the way. I believe we are going for S6R1 Iuno, and of course after this I will go onto my own account. We will do my own polls and we will build/test her. But if you do enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe. You can join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/antonychenn. And do you have any last words? No Lingyang, please. No Lingyang. We'll do our best. Check Discord. Oh, you're wishing this on Yume? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Hopefully we can avoid that, but let's see what we can do with 100,000 Astrite. In 3, 2, 1. First 10 pull. This is 13 pity, and it is a 4-star. Oh, wait, this is new. Okay, this is 20. Another 4-star. We're gonna skip here. 30. Nova Burst. 50. Variation. 60. Okay, we're unfortunately going to pity here. As long as we win this. 73. Here it is. Our first copy of Iuno. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Maybe it's a back-to-back. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, 20 here. Oh no. 30. This is not looking good. We still have a lot of pulls left. We still have a lot, but it's early. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Welcome home, Iuno. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. First copy of Iuno. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so our goal here for today is just to win 150-50. S1. Boom. I said S1. Boom. S1. Boom. Oh, God. Okay, 40 pity is not bad. 50 pity is not bad. We need 6 more copies of her. We used 70 pulls plus 10,000 already. Wait, we don't even have the weapon. Okay, well, you know, you're right. We go to the weapon. We go to the weapon first. We get R1. We get R1 here. We get R1. You know, I would like to say I'm feeling really lucky. There's just kind of like a sinking feeling in my stomach. I believe still. I still believe. Oh my god, we're going all the way hard pity for this weapon. It should be soon, right? We're close. Don't even tell me how many pulls it's been, editor. I'm scared. This is just S0, not even R1 yet. Oh god. So like there it is. As I was saying, S0R1 obtained. See, that only took that was 208 pulls for S0R1. No, you're lying. You're lying to me. All right, S1R1 though. S1R1 is what we'll take. Welcome home. There ain't no way. Do we keep going? Keep going, say less. Back to back. It's a back-to-back! Some of it might be back here. Some of this luck might be back. But we have our first early copy of Iuno. Okay, S1. S1. 50-50's lost. 2. All right. We just need 4 more copies here. Can we perhaps get some good luck? Getting a lot of 4 stars though, so I think that's good. You'll definitely have enough coral to maybe purchase maybe 2 copies. That would be ideal. Then we'd only have to pull 3 more copies. If we could win, that would be most ideal. Okay, I think this one's going to pity again. We should be around 60 or 70 here. Okay, on the next one. And is this 80? We are down 30k Astrite. Okay. Here we go. Oh, on the very first one. And we win a 50-50. Okay, it's returning. It's slowly returning to me. And watch this. I feel like I may have been just a little bit too spoiled with my Augusta pulls. Because no cap, every single time I click this button, I actually expect it to turn gold. Like, it's more of a surprise to me that it doesn't turn gold. But I feel like that is probably a once in a lifetime type of situation, isn't it? But who knows? S2, we need 2 more copies and we can buy the rest from the shop here. Unfortunately, once again, going to pity. It's just a coin flip. All right, here we go. Boom. Another one. Actually, I have a better summoning ritual. Are you ready? If I get something good from this booster pack, that means you're going to win the 50-50. Oh! I already have this. And that means welcome home. You are actually cursed. There is no way. There is actually nothing I can do. It is just your account. S7 Lingyang is crazy. Unless there's only, I'm sorry, there's only so much my luck can do to cancel this out. If you think about it, my job here is technically done, you know? Like, I won a 50-50. I got 2 earlies. A 3rd early. Okay. Maybe not all hope is lost. Okay, if we can end today with over 40k Astrite left, I would consider that a success. Shout out Lingyang for the extra afterglow chloral. Yes, this is already 2 copies you can get. So wait, we're at S5. We just need 1 more. Just 1 more. Right here. 398 pulls for S3R1. We're over 400 pulls. It's early again. Oh my god, wait. This is where our luck comes back. This is where we're on the upturn. And as we keep going up, we win this 50-50 here, and then we go onto my own account. And then we skyrocket that luck, right? Surely not S8. This is so sad. Almost 500 pulls, and we're still at S3. Oh my lord. Oh my god. No, we can't even stay above 40k Astrite. I'm gonna start doing singles so we can stay above it. Oh my god. This is actually abysmal right now. Maybe I was a bit too lucky. Maybe this is the universe's way of balancing things out. But this isn't even my account. Please. Not below 40k. Not below 40k. Not below 40k. Oh my god, it's cooked. We're at 473. Oh my god. 485. How many pulls was that? How many pulls was that? That was 497. Oh my god, that was 497 pulls. That might just be the most painful summoning session that we've gone through. And I'm gonna go ahead and excuse myself from this account. All right, my own account. As you can see, we are working with a hefty sum, very comparable to the amount that Kiryume had saved. I think this will be enough for S6R1 Iuno here. We're hoping to continue things from Augusta here, you know? Let's turn things around here, right? This is 17 pity. Okay, it's not a back-to-back-to-back like we had last time, but let's see if we can make some magic happen, right? 37, 47, and my funds are already gone. Ooh, triple. 50, 60, 77. Okay, here we go. Welcome home. Iuno! That's another 50-50 win. That's how we like to see it. S0 obtained. Where was this on my account? Sorry, I think it's like, it's like non-transferable between accounts. You know what I mean? Like, something like this where you just get a back-to-back, like, okay, I thought. Like, unfortunately, it's just like account lock. I believe your luck will turn around. I believe your luck will turn around. Maybe we should practice some like positive affirmations, you know? I will be lucky. I will win this 50-50. That's what you gotta do. That's what I do every single day when I wake up. You will not lose to Lingyang here. Okay, you know, I already have S0R1. Do we really need to keep going? Oh, we are only about 100 away from getting another copy here. S2 is good. Maybe just one more copy. You feel me? Maybe just one more. Another copy of a character in a gacha game never killed anyone. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I actually feel so bad. I actually feel bad. Kiryume, you sandbagged for me. Your account was bricked. Anyways, Iuno is home. Oh my god, look at this. Dude, these idols, kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, I think she has one of the cleanest basic attack animation strings in this game. Now, my one worry was that she was gonna be a character which you would literally just swap on field. You would press E, you would press like your ult, and then you just swap right off. From what I hear, she actually does use her attacks somewhat, and she is also viable in different amounts of playstyles, right? So, of course, before we get into that, what are some cool things that we can do with her? I think if we do like this, she has a freaking floating mode that you can literally just hoverboard off of. Kind of crazy. I don't know if this thing lasts that long. Okay, it's like 10 seconds or something like that. Of course, the other thing that I thought was pretty freaking cool about her is if we go over here, let's see if we can get her Resonance Liberation up. Yeah, so I believe if we come here, we finish Augusta's Resonance Liberation, and we just get Iuno's as well. Also, dude, these attacks are so clean. I think the sound effects on them are so crispy. All right. Resonance Liberation. Oh my lord. I don't know if I was supposed to use it in here actually. Boy, I messed that up. All right, do we have it? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, look at her. She stays on field as well for a little bit. Okay, so I believe once we have all of this, all we gotta do is number one, summon the sun with, I believe, Augusta's domain. Does this work? Wait, how do I do the thing? The sun's like all the way up there and the moon's down here. Full concerto heavy attack. Oh. Editor, put a picture of it on screen. Boom. It looks really cool. And I like how they have that unique interaction in game. But of course, that's not why I pulled her. I didn't pull her just so I could see an eclipse in the game. I pulled her because she is supposedly freaking strong. And she makes my Augusta even more strong. Of course, we're going to have to build her here. We're going to have to level her up. And we are going to have to see just exactly how strong this Augusta team can be. That being said, let's get to leveling. Weapon. Okay, and then I think most important is probably Resonance Liberation and Forte. Forte Liberation skill. Does she need basic? All right, hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, Iuno is currently level 80, and I believe it is time for us to take her all the way up, boom, to 90. Weapon! I think we have enough to take this all the way to 90 as well. 500 base attack and 36% crit rate. This is honestly kind of an insane stat stick. For the talents, I think most important is going to be these inherent skills. So I'm going to take these up first, and we're going to finish out this skill tree. Awesome. Okay, and I think for the talents themselves, I took these to level 8. Probably didn't need to. I don't think she uses these too much, but Forte is definitely going to be important. So I'm going to max this one, and then, you know, I mean, might as well. This is kind of a big multiplier, so we'll take it all the way. 1093% skill damage. This is pretty much the final build. We do have some sequences here. Maybe a couple more later, but first, let me show you the build, okay? Overall stats, are you ready? Drumroll, please. 83.8 to 269, 2400 attack, and 126 energy regen. Honestly, not bad. I don't think this is bad. I don't think this is bad at all. For the specific echoes, if you are curious, this is what I'm working with. A crit damage, 4 cost with crit damage, attack, energy, and resonance liberation damage bonus. 3 cost arrow damage bonus for this set Crown of Valor. This is crit damage and crit rate. Unfortunately, no other stats on this. Flight attack is okay, I guess. I might replace this in the future, but just gonna work with this for now. 3 cost arrow on Windward Pilgrimage. This is crit damage, crit rate, attack, and resonance liberation damage bonus. Low roll here, but it has 4 good stats. This is a 1 cost attack percentage on Crown of Valor, and crit rate, crit damage, energy, attack. And the last 1 cost is also attack, and it has crit rate, crit damage, attack, and energy. So not too bad. I think the crit damage rolls are definitely not optimal. I would have liked over 270, but if we are running her with Shorekeeper, she does get that extra bonus. So at the end of the day, this should be just fine. For exactly how we use her, from what I understand, her role on this team, at S0 that is, she provides very, very useful buffs for Augusta. With the Ultra skill, of course, if you take a look, you do get a 50% heavy attack amplification for 14 seconds. This already in itself is really, really good for Augusta, but what makes her even more special is, number 1, I think she can provide shields, and number 2, she has healing, and number 3, she has damage amplification with her full moon domain. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the nitty gritty of this. Me, myself, I honestly literally just read these skills like 10 minutes ago, so I don't know if I even fully understand it, but for Augusta, I think at S0 R1, Iuno is going to be providing some very, very, very nice buffs for Augusta here, right? So I believe there is only one way to test this out, and we're gonna see how much damage my Augusta can hit with Iuno on the team, as well as how much damage Iuno does herself. So I think from the Augusta video, when I was running her with Yinlin, she was doing like 500k on the final slash, and with Mortifi on the team, it was like up to 620k. I want to see how much damage we're gonna do here. S6 Augusta with Iuno. If you want to see my Augusta build, by the way, we did a full separate video on that. You can find the link in the top right corner of the screen. But let's get this started here. We're gonna go hologram 6 Fleur-de-Lis, level 100, and as long as I don't get insta-killed, we should be able to do a big amount of damage, right? So I'm gonna start off with Shorekeeper, drop the ult here, straight into Iuno. I'm gonna go into her bow mode, use the Resonance Liberation. Gonna do some attacks here. Do not get insta-killed. Drop her stuff. And then we're gonna go into her domain. Swap into Augusta. I don't even know where Fleur-de-Lis. Where am I? 200k there. I didn't even see how much damage Iuno herself did. But 1 slash, 67. Do I have all the buffs? 69. 69. What am I doing wrong? Wait, what am I doing? I'm doing something wrong here. Why am I doing less damage than when I had Yinlin on the team? Okay, wait, one more try. I think Iuno herself should be doing a decent amount of damage as well. For example, this ult does 34k. I thought that would do more, to be honest. All right, full moon domain activated into Augusta. 280k. Okay, now she's doing her thing. Dodge this. Okay, I should have the full moon domain. 76. Okay, that's what I want to see there. And this final slash. 570. That's still less for some reason. What am I missing? Is Mortifi just the GOAT? Wait, he might just actually be the GOAT. Okay, actually, I think I know what it is. When I was using Mortifi, I was using him on the Moonlit set, right? Okay, yeah, because I had the Heron, which increases damage dealt by 12% on the incoming character, and attack by 22.5. So he was using the attack set. So that's probably the difference maker there. But I think what makes Iuno so much better on this team itself is the fact that she can also do damage, right? Her sub DPS is going to be way better than Yinlin or level 1 Mortifi. And even though Augusta's not going to be hitting as much, overall, the amount of damage that this team pumps out versus the other ones should still be more. So I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Does anyone have non-arrow resistance? I swear, all of them have arrow resistance. This is arrow. Lorelei, I think, is Havoc, but she's freaking annoying. Okay, yeah, let's just do Fallacy. Okay, true damage test now. Let's see how much we do here. Iuno. E. Jump. Ult, please crit. 150k! Damn! That's cracked. E, and we're gonna drop the domain into Augusta. It should already be enough here. 246, and we should take him down right here. 150 from Iuno though. Okay, I don't have max stacks, but damn. Okay. Oh, 150k from Iuno, not including all the other bow shots, which I didn't even see that damage because I'm going to be honest, there's just too much happening on my screen. But of course, there is one other place we can test on that does not hopefully have full arrow resistance, and that is Tower of Adversity. How much damage are we going to be doing here, and can we clear everything in Hazard? Now, this is the new TOA. As you can see, there is 2 whole new floors. Let's just start with the good old stuff and we'll see how this team works. So S6 Augusta, S0 R1 Iuno. I don't think this is going to be too much of a challenge if I'm being honest, but I am curious to see how Iuno's personal damage holds up. Start the rotation, Shorekeeper of course, into Iuno. Gonna E into bow mode, ult for 155. Yeah, that's pretty good. 2 bow shots. Drop the domain. Augusta. And yeah, we're doing crazy damage already. Okay, so how many stacks is that on Iuno? I can't even tell. Okay, it is 10 stacks. It is 10 stacks. We're doing 66, and yeah, he's dead. This team is too OP now. I don't think anything will stand a chance here. A couple more enemies here on the second floor, so we'll get to see our own sub DPS. The ult. Damn, the fact that that just casually does 100k, kind of not fair. And that each shot does 50k there as well. We're at 5, 6 stacks. Oh, I messed that up. Hello, come down here. Okay, we're kind of in team. No, Shorekeeper's gone. It's fine. He can't even hit him. Oh my god, S6 Augusta can't even one cycle. This is embarrassing. Okay, to be fair, I did not land like half my attacks, but Okay, well, I don't think any endgame content in this game is going to pose a challenge to us anymore. As long as we dodge in holograms. But let's keep going, shall we? Let's keep going here. Floor number 3. This is my first time actually seeing this, so I am curious. I believe it's just, what, multiple waves of enemy bosses? The fact that with S6 Augusta, nothing even gets to be, like, 2 cycles. Everything just dies in 1 cycle here. Which, I mean, I guess that's what I paid for, but... it'd be like that, man. All right, Iuno, clear out these mobs. 200k? Did I see that? And that's 64k as well. Drop the moon domain. $300k. Yeah, this is getting crazy. All right, we have full stacks. Shorekeeper ult is up. Each slash does 82k. And how much does this do? 615. That's the type of damage I'm trying to see. Honestly, this guy might be dead before we even get into Augusta again. Into bow phase. Iuno with her ult does 219. 2 E's. And yeah. Oh my god, 319k. This team is insane now. Okay, final floor. This is the epitome of Wuthering Waves right here. True peak potential. True peak whale potential, I should say. Ult, another 200k. 2 E's. I definitely got dropped out of that, but whatever. Let's wait for the stacks. Dude, this guy's not even gonna live when we get there. How much does this do? That was 700k. I saw that. That was 700k on the Griffin, and she's doing 100k per slash now. 800k, bro. Yeah, it's over. Finish it off, Iuno, for me. Finish it here. Unfortunately, I think energy might be a slight issue, but it's fine. 230k. And how much we do? Yup. This is straight cinema. Now, I think that floor did have buffs here. Damage increased by 60% and 30% heavy attack damage bonus. So this is definitely geared towards Augusta and Iuno. But still, that is pretty insane. But you know what? I think it could get a little bit more insane. I think this could get even more insane here. I do hear S2 Iuno is pretty good with Augusta, right? I think we still have, 200 Astrite. And 37,000 Lunite. I had these. I was ready for Augusta. I was going to use these on her. But, unfortunately, we just didn't get the chance to use any of my paid Astrite. So, I mean, I have to do something with it. I can't just let it sit in my account, right? You have it, you have to use it. This isn't because I have a problem. It's just because it's the way that it's supposed to be. Now, I'm really hoping we win this. I'm gonna be real here. I'm really hoping we win this because we are going to pity here. Is this 90 pity? Okay, this should be 80 here. Woo. What is it gonna be? Baiju and S2. I've gotten more Lingyangs today than I have Iunos. Are you serious? Are we for real right now? That is crazy. Oh my god, dude. Is this a Iuno banner or is this a Lingyang banner? Oh my god. Well, you're bound to lose a 50-50 at one point, right? Like, we won 7 in a row on my account. You're bound to lose one, but hey, I'll take it. 40 pity. Early Iuno. S2, baby. All right, we take those. We take those. We take those. Unless there's a... Unless Save for Galbrina. Gal who? Gal what now? I don't know who that is. Okay, I think the Augusta luck might be gone at this point. I think that was kind of like a once in a lifetime situation here. But I mean, I have made a grave mistake. I should have never logged into Kiryume's account. Her curse is rubbing off on me. There's no way. Is this Kiryume's revenge? There's no way. That's crazy. That's my 4th Lingyang pull today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well, I do have 623. I can almost buy 2 more copies. I actually cannot believe we lost that. Oh my god. But maybe we turn things around here. You know? Maybe... Oh my god, Lupa and Augusta actually spoiled me so much. I mean, you can't win them all, right? Or can you? Or can you? Talk to me! Talk to me! Three losses in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that this is the last Wuthering Waves video you will see from me in the next 2 years, because I have nothing left to pull for any future characters. Was it worth it? I don't know, man. You tell me. Her and Augusta better be broken, man. I better not have to even lift a finger for the next, like, 3 years, man. Oh my god, that was not okay. Oh my god. This feels actually disgusting. This is actually disgusting. Oh my god. There you have it. This team better be insane. Let's see what this does. I think her S6 pretty much just... She gets like a 40% attack increase. She can't get knocked out. The damage amplification of her domain is increased by 40... Wait, S2 is so crazy. What? In S3, all of her... Okay, it basically just hella DPS for her. Amplified by 65%. Oh my god. You also get a shield at S4. Another shield, I think. S5 is just more damage for her. And S6 basically just extends her DPS rotation. Wait. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see if the amount of damage that we do here is going to make me feel any better. Let's see this. So I believe she does have to extend her DPS rotation now. I'm not actually sure what the full DPS rotation will be, but let's just see some of these numbers, right? Into the phase. Ultimate does 300k. That's 100k more. And we'll do this. This refreshes, so that does 500k. Did I see that right? Hello? That was 500k. I also scuffed this rotation up a little bit, but... And how much does this do now? Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a 6 right there. That's a 6. I want to see, not even Iuno DPS. I just want to see, because obviously the main reason I pulled for Iuno is for Augusta here. I want to see how much damage Augusta's final slash does with all the buffs active. All right, here we go. One slash, all stacks active. 129k. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see, man. Okay, and then the final slash. How much? 972. We're so close to 1 million. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. All right, and then last thing I am curious about for a Iuno DPS team. All right, I'll try with Chacona. I'm interested. How much will this rotation do? All right, here we go. Do I even remember how to play Chacona? Not really. All I know is you gotta do the cancel thing. All right. Boom. That should be good, right? All right, here we go. 3 shots, 2, 3. Liberation. Boom. 486k. She's doing 100k per hit as well. And how much does this do? That is 700k. That is 700k. This is with full buffs, of course, on TOA. Final number, 400k once again. And the nuke. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, well, if you are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for making it to the end of this video. What a roller coaster, man, and what a freaking contrast to my Augusta video. I think for Augusta, she's gonna make Augusta very, very strong. Or for Augusta's personal damage, I don't think she's that much of an upgrade over Mortifi. Just because Mortifi can run the Moonlit set as well as use like the Heron Echo. But if you're looking for a sub DPS who is very flashy, fun to play, has good synergy, very, very crisp, and very, very satisfying attack animations as well, she is certainly a very strong character. And I think she and Augusta make for a great pairing, a great team. And you definitely won't have, you know, trouble clearing content. Thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. I wish you better luck on your polls than Kiryume and I had. I am curious. I need to see the exact counter once like we edit the video and all that.